you.
Can I join?
You can join if you create a hardcore character.
Hi bye.
Hi bye, fly by, drive by, when you go to Clark.
Degree Omega Degree.
Weird face, weird face. Did take it to the beach.
Degree Omega Degree. I just came to say hi, I have to sleep.
Go to bed then. Trying to get a game that's complete on this shit called Twitch. Still haven't done one since I started streaming. I've been fucking around too much. Making rookie errors. Rookie!
What makes you journey into the night and take flight on a pursuit of musical bliss? Chasing beats through ghetto streets to a dungeonous temple left by our soul descendants in a quest for peace, energy, and light. If you were to find this temple, do you have the knowledge to enter the
Yo,
temple?
have you ever watched any animes?
I draw anime, dude. I draw like ecchi and hentai.
Well, it's yours.
Degree Omega Degree. Which ones have you watched?
Oh, plenty, man. Nothing recently, though. Like, you know, I'm fucking seen all the basics, like Dragon Ball Z, Death Note, fucking Fairy Tail, blah, blah, blah.
Please, I
Fucking,
hope Naruto is one of them.
yeah, but I don't like...
SD.
I don't really like Naruto that much. I think I'm not. Oh fuck, that was close. I'm not really a fan of hype trains, you know. And everyone was like, "Oh, Naruto, it's so amazing," and I just hated it. Like, my favorite character out of Naruto is Gaara. Oh, fuck. That was a stupid idea. I thought I'd survive. See? Rookie. Fucking rookie.
Okay, bye, I'm gonna watch something else.
Fuck off then.
My favorite character is Madara Uchiha.
Madara's pretty cool, I guess. Fuck's sake, I can't believe I just died. Retarded cunt. Oh no, looking stones. Oh, not this cunt again. Fucking hell, I'm sick of these non-expert worlds.
But he dies 2 times.
Yeah, he's a softcore, fucking regenerating faggot. Fuck, I'm gonna start again. Fuck that shit, man. Fucking cunt.
He holds the record XD. Not even Orochimaru died 2 times.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Naruto. It's shit. I already told you that. Well, it's not that fantastic. It's overrated. Well, it's got a fuck ton of fillers and fucking like return to the past memories. They shit me. No, these days I just draw, man. I don't fucking watch. Watching TV's a waste of time.
Have you watched Dragon Ball Super?
No. There's no point, man. It's just a waste of memory. Like, all those memories could have been devoted to skill. Instead, you've devoted them to fucking TV. It's just fucking big artifacts left in your memory. You know, useless information. It's just shit.
I don't watch TV. Well, if you think about it, some of the animes have life lessons XD.
Yeah, but, like, really? So does life. Like, if you're watching TV or like anything, I suggest that you watch like informational. What's that? Okay, thank you.
But to get life lessons from life, you have to fail and suffer.
I know. Isn't it fantastic? My entire life is failing and suffering. It's awesome. Like, look at me play Terraria. It's just fucking death after death after death. You know, you cried when a softcore killed your one hardcore character, like... You know, it happens, man. You just gotta get over it. Fucking keep playing the hard shit. Doesn't mean you go over to the fucking easy stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the harder you train, brother, like, the harder you make your own life in that regard, like, the better you will be. Like, you will be a fucking weapon. Because you're just used...
It's awesome XD.
You're just used to fucking copying it, man, you know? Like, it's like, if you think about two fighters... The one that's been beat up constantly 24/7 compared to the one that's like never really, you know, had fights. Like, it's just gonna obviously swing towards the guy that's just got chopped for so long. Like, he knows what it's like to get beaten up. Meaning of life? The meaning of life is like, well, if you take into consideration quantum physics, the meaning of life is to observe and collapse the probability function of matter. So when you directly observe something, you're confirming to the universe that that's exactly how it exists. It's the age-old parody or parable, of when the tree falls in the forest but there's no one to hear it, does it actually make a sound? And in the definition or terming of quantum physics, the answer is no, it doesn't actually make a sound. It's still in superposition until someone observes the event. And that's the meaning of life, is to observe.
What if there is more to it?
Well, there's definitely more to it. Well, that's just what we know. Here, I'll show you something. You'll like it, I hope. Now, considering you've asked me that question.
My life is kinda boring, is like same thing every day.
And here we are, granddaddy of all quantum weirdness.
Quantum weirdness. Come on, Daddy.
Double slit experiment. To understand this experiment, we first need to see how particles, or little bulk,
But if we are here to observe things, why do we have knowledge since we die and lose it?
Well, we don't lose it. It's passed on down generations. Like, the knowledge that you know today was founded by all of the past people. You know, think about all the libraries and the thousands of books that have been written over the ages. Not only that, you don't just pass on knowledge, you pass on your genetic information through your spawn.
of matter act. If we randomly shoot a small object, say a marble, at the screen, we see a pattern on the back wall where they went through the slit and hit. Now, if we add a second slit, we would expect
What is up with this internet? Fuck's sake.
to see a second band duplicated to the right.
Just can't handle it.
Now,
I wish I was born in a time that immortality was a
the
thing.
waves hit
Well,
the
you might be.
and radiate out, striking the back wall with the most intensity directly in line with the slit. The line of brightness on the back screen shows that intensity. This is similar to the line
Yeah, there's a lot of studies on biological immortality at the moment. You might just be in luck.
marbles make. But when we add the second slit, something different happens. If the top of one wave meets the bottom of another wave, they cancel each other out. So now there is an interference pattern on the back wall. Places where the two tops meet are the highest intensity, the bright line. Where they cancel, there is nothing. So
Yo, if we get to live forever, you could reach 10 billion hours on Terraria XD.
Yeah, but see, they've done studies on that. and even if you're biologically immortal, you will end up killing yourself in the end. You know, you'll have an accident. So, and every year that you like stay alive, your chances of dying increase.
That is matter through two slits. We get this: two bands of hits. And with waves, we get an interference pattern of many bands. Good so far. Now, let's go quantum. An electron is a tiny, tiny bit of matter, like a tiny marble.
This fucking thing, man. Look at that head.
Let's fire a stream through one slit. It behaves just like the marble, a single band. So, if we shoot these tiny bits through two slits, we should get, like the marbles, two bands. What? An interference pattern. We fired electrons, tiny bits of matter through. But we get a pattern like waves, not like little marbles. How? How could pieces of matter create an interference pattern like a wave? It doesn't make sense. But physicists are clever. They thought maybe those little balls are bouncing off each other and creating that pattern. So, they decide to shoot electrons through one at a time. There is no way they could interfere with each other. But after an hour of this, the same interference pattern is seen to emerge. The conclusion is inescapable. The single electron leaves as a particle, becomes a wave of potentials, goes through both slits, and interferes with itself to hit the wall like a particle. But mathematically, it's even stranger. It goes through both slits and it goes through neither. And it goes through just one and it goes through just the other. All of these possibilities are in superposition with each other. But physicists were completely baffled by this. So they decided to peek and see which slit it actually goes through. They put a measuring device by one slit to see which one it went through and let it fly. But the quantum world is far more mysterious than they could have imagined. When they observed, the electron went back to behaving like a little marble. It produced a pattern of two bands, not an interference pattern of many. The very act of measuring or observing which slit it went through meant it only went through one, not both. The electron decided to act differently, as though it was aware it was being watched. And it was here that physicists stepped forever into the strange, never world of quantum events. What is matter? Marbles or waves? And waves of what? And what does an observer have to do with any of this? The observer collapsed the wave function simply by observing.
Crazy shit, nigga.
Don't you think it's unfair that we die?
No? Why is it unfair? Like, the only reason that you fear death right now is because you're very able-bodied. Like, if your body was racked, with pain or whatever, then you'd be fucked. You'd want to die. So it's only because you're young and able-bodied and you've got a long life ahead of you still that you feel that it's unfair that you have to die. Whereas as you get older and your body starts to fail on you, you know, you get sick and tired of it. You're just fucking over it, man.